but first, let's kick it off with your headlines and taking you back out to the Ag and Rural Affairs meeting last night. They had a public meeting, public forum, if you will, held out at the Dorfer Farm, and here's a little piece of that meeting.
Thanks for coming, everybody. The idea on this was not just to have meetings at City Hall all the time, believe it or not, but to get out in the community and to, especially when we have an Ag and Rural Affairs Committee in the city, it's about what's going on in the city, it's about the farming community, it's about not holding secrets at City Hall. And our idea was just to have this meeting and to get it out into the community, and we should probably do this once or twice a year.
We'll take you back out to that meeting a little bit later in the show, and of course you'll be able to catch that full meeting on our Gov channel. That's F3 Government. All right, moving on with some news here in the city and a big event here that's coming to the city, and it's the Wisconsin Department of Military Affairs is letting you know that they have their annual SimCom training exercise coming up here in Dane County the 6th through the 8th of February. The annual statewide SimCom will be held in 3 cities here in Dane County, including Fitchburg as the main hub, Verona, and Oregon. And will be representatives of the annual. This is an opportunity basically for the federal, the state, tribal, and National Guard entities. They all come together as they're training for communications across all platforms. Local residents should not be alarmed by the increased law enforcement or military presence during this exercise, as there's going to be a lot going on here. It's going to be a very, very busy thing. Also, you might also want to keep an eye up in the sky. They can expect to see multiple aircraft from military and law enforcement agencies, including fixed-wing aircraft, rotary wing aircraft, and non-military unmanned aerial vehicles operating in the area, as well as mobile radio repeaters and other vehicles or equipment. To ensure safe flight operations, the Wisconsin Department of Military Affairs respectively requests that the public refrain from operating their unmanned aerial systems in the Fitchburg area February 7th and 8th February 7th from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. So this is going to be a lot, and we're going to keep you covered on this. We've been granted some access to this, so I'll try to keep you up to date on what's going on for that. But it will be a busy couple of days here in the city of Fitchburg, and again, we'll keep you alert of what is going on. Another event coming up here in the city of Fitchburg, a great one, an annual one. It's the Fitchburg Friends of the Fitchburg Library used book sale. That's right. The book sale is going to be held on Friday, February 16th from noon till 5 p.m. and then Saturday, February 17th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Fitchburg Library, 5530 Lacey Road. Just across the parking lot, by the way. It's really close by here. It's a wide variety of fiction, nonfiction, mystery, children's, and audiobooks at low prices. Proceeds support Fitchburg Library materials and programming. I got Lily's book, her first book, from that said sale, my daughter. All right, other pieces of news here to share with you. On Tuesday, February 20th, from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m., there'll be a luncheon. It's for the Fitchburg Focus and Economic Development Update. This is your MAD Rep, which is the Madison Region Economic Partner. We'll share some regional work, accomplishments in 2017, what their organization is working on in 2018, and how it can impact Fitchburg and the MAD Rep region. Also, economic development updates from the City of Fitchburg Economic Development Team. You do need to register for this. I'll post that link up on our Facebook page when I get those headlines out later today. Also, you want to save the date for this. It's the Fitchburg Pancake Breakfast. Yeah. You couldn't see it, but I was punching the air. Yeah. Sunday, March 18th, 2018, from 8 a.m. till noon at the Fitchburg Senior Center, 5510 Lacey Road. Scrambled eggs, sausage, pancakes, applesauce, juice, and coffee. $7 for adults, $4 for children under 10. All proceeds are used to benefit the Fitchburg seniors. And this one, you think it's pancake breakfast? Yeah, they got good pancakes. Famous for the eggs. We've told you that story in the past, but telling this guy over here so he knows it's all about the eggs and pancakes, I guess. All right, last but not least, to wrap up our headlines for today, the Wisconsin State Patrol officers will now be equipped and trained to administer Narcan. Wisconsin State Patrol officers are equipped with the recent actions likely saved a life of a woman in the northwest region of Wisconsin. Pretty cool stuff. And what it says here is across the state, all 489 State Patrol officers are now trained and equipped to administer the life-saving opiate antidote Narcan. In 2016, I butchered that one a little bit? You betcha. In 2016, 827 people died in Wisconsin of opioid overdoses, deaths caused by heroin or other prescription drugs, or both. Opioids are powerful drugs such as heroin, Oxycontin, hydrocodone, morphine, codeine, and fentanyl. Many of these drugs are used as pain relievers, but they also can be addictive. Also, the State Patrol canine officers are receiving additional training to assist service animals that might have been in contact with one of these if they were at an incident. So, good stuff to hear. We learned earlier I think it was in 2016 when the Fitchburg Police Department did some training on this stuff as well.